It's very difficult. Like you coming to camp with, for us, we was coming to camp with 35 guys.
Mm-hmm.
And this is when the USA was like, we was down, our down years.
Right.
So you got to come compete. Like even it was guys who was all-stars and superstars who didn't make that team. You got to go compete. Like it wasn't no
cakewalk,
no rookie coming in and on that 08 team. Like it was.
So Melo, give me your honest thing, right? Because this is the first time in this conversation that I have kind of sat in the middle. I'm like, the women's team has been so dominant. The 12th player was not going to make a difference.
Yeah.
No.
But I totally respect merit and that being people's career aspiration and dream.
Yes.
And if I seen somebody get the nod just off of marketing and following, I would feel a type of way too.
Yeah.
So for you, right, knowing how competitive that is, in Caitlin's case, she hasn't been able to attend the camps and stuff. She was playing in college still, right? So she doesn't have that camaraderie. Do you think it was a miss by Team USA?
I think to the word that you use, marketing.
Okay. Oh,
like your favorite word. Your favorite word, right? We talk about like the women's U.S. national team has been dominant forever.
Yeah.
Whether who come on that team or not, that team is going to always be dominant. So now what happens is you have the domination and you also have the eyeballs now, right? So now we talk about growing this game, this sport globally, right? Now they both meet at one of the higher stages in basketball, in sports, right? Whether you play or not, it should be an honor. You get what I'm saying? Y'all gonna win.
Yeah.
You're gonna get better, right? You going to that and just taking that role or taking that job or taking that 12 spot, you're gonna learn so much from that. Like we had AD as a rookie. We had a Mecca Okafor in 04 as a rookie. You know what I mean? Like we, Carlos Bull, like we were the young guys. We didn't play in 04.
I remember.
We don't remember that.
We didn't play in 04. We sit your young ass down. Like, and we wasn't even supposed to be on the team. Like we was last additions because nobody else wanted to come. KG, Barron, all those guys, they backed out.
Okay, so let's unpack this then.
Yeah.
Because obviously you were an elite competitor, you're talented enough to be on that team, but considering all of that stuff, if we tie that back to this conversation, if Caitlin were to get the nod and she didn't earn it basketball-wise, isn't that disrespectful to a degree?
I can see that, yeah.
Right?
It can come off as disrespectful. But it's like what we want, guys. Like what we want
it's like a double-edged sword.
Like, yeah. We want this to be the biggest shit ever. And it's going to be because it's just the domination of the U.S. women's team. But now you get a whole nother conversation. Right? And I think that what people are afraid of is if she don't play. Right? If she don't play. Because she's a competitor. So she's gonna enjoy the moment. As if she don't play, the noise that everybody is gonna have to deal with on the team, USA, on the road, it's a lot of shit to deal with.
Hold on, champ. You think she's gonna walk out and she'll make the team and they're gonna be like, yo, y'all lost? And she's gonna be like, yo, I ain't even play. Ask somebody who played.
Now you gotta understand the team. You gotta see the dynamics of that team. That team is strong.
So here's my thinking.
Okay.
And also, hold on, but not to I'm sorry, to your point, to your question. To your point. She haven't practiced. Like, she haven't been at camp. She haven't been at practice. So it's no disrespect to her of not making the team. It's the timing of the season, right? It's the timing of the sport, right?
For college season.
For college season. Like, it's a lot of things that have to start working together in order for everybody to be happy.
It's 9 players on that roster with Olympic experience. And half of those have probably won. Diana's won 5 times herself. So, like, that ain't no, like, okay, I'm a rookie. That's beyond being a rookie. It's a freaking Olympic team, y'all.
Yeah, no, it's serious. But again, the cursed word, marketing.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
You put her on a team,
today.
right? And to your point, like of her not playing, not getting minutes, whatever. But the way the internet works, you know what I'm saying? She gets on there, she's a 12th on the bench, you know what I'm saying? You put her in 5 minutes, she hits 2 threes from the logo. That they clip that out, that goes all over social media, goes crazy.
And then now they expect her to play the next
win-win?
game. Now they expect her to play the next game.
Put her in for 5 minutes, let her hit 3 more threes. You know what I'm saying? Have a couple dimes. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta stop.
That's
the marketing.
No, you gotta stop.
The marketing, and then you let, like you said, the vets that been there, got 9 years experience, it's, the Diana Taurasi of the game, let them do their thing. But then give the casual fan yo, here's a couple. Yeah, I'll give you a couple minutes.
Should she be on there for market? Should she be on there for
sports
for,
is.
It's not. Should she be on there? And I'm only saying that because of the like where we at today in society, right? Should she be on there for branding purposes?
That's what it is.
Right?
Should she?
Everybody's thinking that part. Nobody's thinking you got to earn your way. You got to earn your keep. I got to get better. I got to develop. I got these ladies in front of me that I got to go. I have to go play. I have to prove myself to these. I still got to prove myself to these ladies every single night. So to be picked, and it's a lot different on the women's side than the men's side. Mm-hmm. The women's side being picked and selected for the national team is so tense and like so of a special moment because there's not that many of them. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right? So and they carrying on a certain tradition that they have to keep winning. They got to understand it, right? So whether you the best player at the 12th man or the best player at the number 1 position, you have to earn your keep. And for me, honestly, I just don't think that. I think the timing fucks everything up for Caitlin. You haven't been to camp. You haven't been, all of that.
Right.
And I think those ladies in front of you right now, they've been there. They earned it. They deserve it. And they're going to go over there and win a gold medal. And you got to wait your turn.
Period. Right? And then, and still, if the first couple of names that come to mind in terms of, you could argue snubs, and we'll see what happens because we got to see what Chelsea Gray's health looks like. But Arike Ngumawale is a bucket.
Yeah,
I'm taking her over Caitlin right now, hands down. Yeah. Right? A different position, but Nneka Ogwumike has been snubbed a couple different times in terms of the Olympic team. And so even the women that are on the fringe that went to camp, like, you talking about going and taking somebody's spot? That's different. She's just not there yet. Yeah. And for me, the basketball of it all is so very important that the women's national team, I'm not going to say doesn't need branding, but they've been good. They're going to continue to be good. Right. And so the branding conversation, this is not a redeem team. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. The redeem team was crazy.
It's just fucked up because it's more about the business now than the competition. Right. If it was just strictly about competition, then Caitlin, we respect that. But I feel bad for her in a sense because she don't think like that. Like, she wants to hoop. She want to compete. Yep. When she understands I got to go through this process in order to get where I need to be. And it's going to take time. It ain't going to take 20 games. It ain't going to take 20 games, bro. But I seen Taurasi coming in 2004, right?
She's a different animal, though.
But what I'm saying is, so are you ready for that moment? Yeah. Right now is what I'm saying. The difference in those two coming into the WNBA. Yeah. Right? The mindset that you had to have, like, she was ready for the physicality. She was ready for everything. The game was a lot different back then in the WNBA, but they was coming for her too. And she held it, and she held her own. And she created that, and we fell in love with her as we started to watch her develop and get comfortable with the game. I fall in love with the process, and I want to see the process of Caitlin. I want to see her development. I want to see how she grows. I want to see where she goes at with this.
Next Olympics.
Next Olympics. At homegrown. LA?
26. 26 years old, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I mean? In your prime. You know what I'm saying?
You think this is something. 26 in LA with Caitlin Clark. Man. You think people are mad now?
Man.
You know what?
We're taking a brief break from today's episode to let you know that Prize Picks got you covered when it comes to helping you make some bread.
That's right. It's finals time, y'all, and Prize Picks is the easiest and most exciting way to turn every game-changer moment into 100 times your money. With as little as 4 correct picks, yes, 4, you can turn $10 into $100.
Prize Picks allows you to pick combo projections across baseball and basketball with specials, so you can support all your teams while still cashing in.
Yeah, I mean, you can't beat that. And if you're looking for promotions, Prize Picks got you covered every single week. From lowering select players' stats projections on Tuesdays, which increases your chance of getting a win, to getting your entry fees back if you have a losing lineup on Friday. Make sure that you visit prizepicks.com/7pm and use our promo code 7pm for a deposit match up to $100.